Hello, my Sunny Bays, welcome back. I'm so glad you could make it. I am so incredibly excited for this video because I haven't filmed a proper Amazon favorites video in a very long time, which is really strange because these are some of my favorite videos to watch on YouTube myself. I love binging them to see if there's anything that I'm missing out on, you know? I decided to create one of my own because we are now in the beginning of 2025. So I evaluated all of my purchases on Amazon from 2024, compiled all the standout products or things that I repeatedly buy over and over again, and thought I would create this video for you. It's going to be a well-rounded collection of home, beauty, lifestyle, and travel related products. I left out my tech gear and gadgets in this video because I thought that category deserved its own video, so that will be coming later down the road. Oh, by the way, I forgot to introduce myself. If you're new here, hello, my name is Amy. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the video. First, let's go through all of the products in the home category, and this kind of ranges pretty far. I have a couple of like decor items, but I also have some really practical and functional items as well. We're gonna start with a very strong note and talk about this amazing, adorable lamp that I bought on Amazon. Every time I look at this, it just makes me so happy and joyful. This sculptural art-like piece is just amazing for my home office. I love the fact that it has a little bit of gold on the inner rim right here, and it's supposed to look like a mushroom if you weren't able to tell. I love the look of the glass with a theme of something so cozy and just very cutesy as a mushroom is. When I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh, that's going to go so well with the overall aesthetic of my home. So I decided to snatch it up, and I haven't regretted it ever since. And I love the fact that this actually has a dimmer, so you can actually control how bright the light is off of this lamp. So I love it for mood setting. It just makes my space feel so much more warm and cozy. The next item is a little bit of an icky item, and I say icky because it actually collects fruit flies in your home, and it is the Safer Home, I don't know what you call this, like a sticky outlet light thing that attracts bugs. Basically, you just buy one of these outlets and then you can buy refills of these little card things that have a sticky situation on the back. Oh, wow. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That got stuck. Wow, that was pretty crazy. I have these placed kind of scattered around my home. So I have one on the main floor, one in the kitchen, one right outside of my office space. I also have one in the guest bedroom just in case, because I really dislike, I mean, who likes fruit flies? You know what I'm saying? Or just like house flies, like the little ones. They're also really effective in catching gnats, and I just buy the refills of this and just switch it out once a month or so. I don't want to turn this around because there are quite a few flies already caught on this sticky back. Let me actually show you because I want to show you how effective this is. And this one isn't even a bad one. You should see the one that's in my kitchen. It is like horrid. It's a graveyard of fruit flies, let me tell you. I'm gonna warn you right now, if you don't want to see the flies on the back of this, just skip like 10 seconds, okay? 3, 2, 1. You can see the little gnats around the center, so it's effective. Another item that I have scattered around my home is this candle lighter, and this is awesome because it's rechargeable. It's super compact and portable too, and I love the aesthetic. I've had some other ones that were a little bit more bulky and not the best looking like around my house, but this just really has a sleek, nice metallic finish to it, and I can have this out without it kind of being an eyesore, if you know what I'm saying. I love the fact that it's rechargeable, so I don't ever have to buy batteries for it or have to replace it every like few weeks. The charging is at the bottom, and it also has like a safety feature, so you have to press the bottom button right here in order to turn it on, and then you slide this up to turn it on, and you can use it to light your candles. So I love this, super effective, and I've had these for a year now and they still haven't broken. Like none of them have any issues. The next two items I'm not going to be able to hold up for you or anything, but I will have B-roll here so you can see it on the screen what it looks like. Wow, my throat just wanted to give out at that exact moment. These curtains from Amazon that I decided to hang in our living room, like right next to the dining table, these are so fantastic. I love the quality of them and they were not super expensive. I also decided to buy the rod for the curtains from Amazon as well, and they just work so well together. They feel super sturdy. They were really easy to install and they feel super sturdy and stable, and I just love the look of these linen curtains. They are just, I really couldn't be happier with the look of them, and I just feel that it brings in the warmth, but it filters the light just a little bit. Natural light can still seep in, but it gives us a little bit of privacy in the dining area. Before, we used to have nothing on there, and every single time that it got dark, we would be like, wow, everyone can literally see into our dining room, which we didn't really care, but you know, the curtains just make it feel way more cozy in our house as well, and it just looks fabulous. The last item in this home category that I wanted to share with you is my clothing rack that I use in every single one of my try on haul videos. I decided to get this one in particular because they have wheels on the bottom, so it's just so much easier to move it around. Before, I was using a smaller clothing rack it was beautiful. I love the look of it. It was kind of a light wood color, which I adore, but the matte black also looks really nice in my home, and I love the fact that it's a little bit longer so I can fit more clothes on there and I can move it around very easily. The next category is beauty, and this first product that I'm about to show you, it literally blew my mind when I used it for the first time, and I discovered it through Jenna Hong. So a huge thank you goes to Jenna for introducing me to this product because it really makes a huge difference in my jewelry game. It is this diamond dazzle stick, and it's stick with a K at the end, which made me laugh. The name of this product is just hilarious, and it sounds so tacky that you think it wouldn't work, but she works. I mean, she's a powerful bitch. As the name suggests, it is a diamond cleaner, and I use this on my engagement ring, and my engagement ring has never looked shinier. I think the last time that my ring looked this shiny and sparkly was when I got it cleaned professionally from the place that I bought the ring from. Well, my husband bought the ring, not me, but you know what I'm saying. This is spectacular. I cannot recommend this enough. It works for any diamond jewelry that you may have. I think it also works with different metals. Definitely check if this is compatible with the jewelry that you're trying to clean, but for gold jewelry, for diamonds, it works so well. I also really love the compact pen, and the brush gets like all the nick and cranny, I don't know how to say that saying, but you know what I'm trying to say. It takes all the grime off without it being harsh, so I am a huge fan. The next couple of items are kind of boring products, but I thought I would still show it since these are some of my most repurchased items from Amazon, and you gotta have these in your life. I think it elevates the way that you look at hygiene, specifically oral hygiene and then feminine hygiene, but let's go through the oral hygiene first. So my favorite toothpaste is from Amazon. I'm sure you can buy this from other stores as well, but it is this Baca Nano Hydroxyapatite. Wow, I cannot say that word. I will just go ahead and show you what this looks like close up because I really cannot say this word right here. I have this in the Ella mint flavor, and this is by far my favorite natural toothpaste that I've ever tried. I think it actually makes a difference in the health of my teeth. This basically has a mineral that helps fortify enamel to support a healthy smile. So it's super gentle. I really love it, and the taste is really great. And I just heard that these natural toothpastes are better for your health long term, so I decided to switch over to this. I will say this is very pricey. So every time that we buy it in bulk, it kind of hurts, but you know, I think it's well worth it for the longevity of your enamel and just the overall health of your teeth. Speaking of teeth, this is also my favorite floss I have to share with you. It is by the brand Hello. It's infused with activated charcoal, and it is hands down the best floss ever. It gets out everything. I don't know how else to explain it, but it's simply the best. The strand of floss is just very thick and waxy. It helps get into every single crevice and scrapes off all the gunk out of your teeth. Whenever I switch to regular floss, like not this, I can tell a difference in the cleanliness and like how my teeth feels and my gums. Ever since I started using this, my dentist has also commented how clean my teeth looks. It's fantastic. So if you're looking for new floss, definitely check this one out. It's also a little pricey, but well worth it. Let's jump over to feminine hygiene, and this is my favorite panty liner. I can't believe I'm sharing this on the internet, but us girls have to look out for each other and share our favorite products when it comes to that category. So here it is. It is by Riel. I am very passionate about these panty liners because they are the most perfect balance between it being thin but not too thin. It has just enough coverage for you to feel protected and protect your underwear, especially like right before your period or right after your period. I also wear this during my period when I'm using my period cup or tampons because I'm afraid that it'll leak, and sometimes it has and this will catch it. So this is amazing. It's a must-have. I have this in all of my handbags. I carry this around with me just in case someone else needs it, or if I unexpectedly have like a spotting, situation, which doesn't happen a lot. Don't get alarmed, but it does happen here and there, which is kind of due to stress. Anyway, I digress. These are fantastic. If you're looking for good panty liners that will protect your underwear without feeling super bulky and heavy, this is the way to go. Last but not least in the beauty category is a box of cotton pads. This is called Naked Cotton by the brand White Rabbit. I don't love the waste that these disposable products create, so I try to limit my use for them, but I do use them when I have extra stubborn eye makeup that I really need to remove, like waterproof mascara or eyeliner. This is amazing because it leaves no trace of fuzz behind. This is what it looks like on the inside, and they are the most elegant. If cotton pads can be elegant, this is it. It's super thin. It's very different from typical cotton pads, but they also open up to this like bigger square. It's super thin, and I just love how these feel. It's super soft and it's made of organic cotton. It's very gentle on your skin, so I really love using this when I'm taking off stubborn eye makeup, like I said, or when I'm doing like lashes and I need to clean up the glue off of my false lashes, things like that. I would highly recommend these if you do not love other cotton pads that are super rough on your skin, or if it's scratchy, leaving fuzzies behind. Try this one out. Next, let's jump over to lifestyle and travel. This is the first product, and it is the Brewmate insulator for your seltzers. It's very specific. I believe you can also get these for beers, like beer cans. I have one for seltzers because I'm a seltzer girly when it comes to summer, spring outings. I got this on a whim last year because someone was raving about it, and I was like, okay, yeah, that looks really cute. I got the white holographic one. It's supposed to help keep your seltzers obviously really cold, especially when you're outside like at the pool or the beach. I was skeptical at first, but this has won me over big time. I do not drink my seltzer without this anymore. I bring this with me to the pool whenever we have like summer activities where we're going to be drinking. Even to like a house party, I'm gonna bring this because I am one of those people that if a seltzer loses carbonation and if it gets lukewarm, I don't want to finish it. Like, I don't want to drink it. I know that sounds really snobby and pretentious, but I don't like flat drinks. Like, it just makes me feel really gross. This helps keep the seltzer cool, but it also helps with the carbonation somehow. I think it's like a temperature thing, but oh my gosh, I love this thing so much. Now I can't drink seltzers without it, as silly as that sounds. In that same realm of things, I am kind of picky on the temperature of my water too. So a good insulating water bottle is a must for me, and year after year, this is my favorite, and it is by Hydro Flask. I got Charlie, my husband, one, and he is obsessed with his too. I have had mine, this specific one, for years now, but I decided to include it in this video because I got Charlie's last year in 2024. That's how much I love this. I have never tried the Stanley, but I don't need to because this keeps my water cold for eternity. Just kidding. Maybe like 2 days though. Like it is efficient at keeping my water cold, especially if it has ice in it. It'll still have ice the next day. I love the fact that it has a handle. It's so practical, and I always carry my water bottle like this. I'm actually going to hydrate right now because I've been talking for the past hour now. Sincerely, that's a must-have 150%. The next 3 products are also going to be in that hydration wellness realm, and it is my LMNT Zero Sugar Electrolytes, my Waterboy Weekend Recovery Electrolytes, and last but not least, it's like called a purple pill or something. I forgot what it's called. Purple Tree Post-Celebration Wellness Vitamins. 2024 was the year when I realized how dehydrated I was all the time. I love using the LMNT Zero Sugar on days where I feel especially parched. I feel like I need a lot of water in my system. I will pop one of those in my water bottle. I really like the taste of them. It's kind of acquired, but you'll get used to the saltiness. I mean, for me, saltier the better because I feel like it works a lot more. They come in a variety of different flavors too, and I like every single one of them. They really hydrate me on a normal day where I feel like I'm getting a headache because I don't have enough water in me. But on days where I am hungover, or when I feel like I'm going to be hungover the next day while I'm drinking, I will drink my Waterboy. It's called Weekend Recovery for a reason. These also come in a variety of different flavors. The only flavor that I dislike is the fruit punch one because it reminds me of cough syrup. But everything else is great. I love the strawberry one. I love the blueberry. These ones are hardcore. I drink these when I know I'm going to be drinking a lot of alcohol that day, like at a party or a celebration. I also obviously try to drink these when I'm hungover or the day after drinking. It just helps out a lot because it also helps you get in water in your system and help your body kind of absorb the electrolytes. And on that note, for hangovers, the Purple Tree pills, you gotta try them. It's not going to solve all hangovers, but they do replenish some of your minerals and vitamins that you lose when you're drinking alcohol. I try to take these pills before I start drinking and after I end drinking so that my body is like cushioned with these vitamins. They're not gonna get rid of your hangovers completely, but they do really help. And my friend also likes them as well. She's the one who introduced them to me. All of those 3 hydration items I also bring with me when I travel. I always have these stashed away in my wellness pouch that I bring with me, even on the airplane, because when you're flying, you get very dehydrated. So I love drinking an LMNT or a Waterboy when I'm flying for travel. Speaking of travel, this is an item that I decided to purchase on Amazon when my other clothing steamer just kind of shot itself. It stopped working, so I needed a replacement, and I got this new one. It's called New Sugar or something like that. Yeah, New Sugar Steamer, and I love this one so much better. Portability wise, A++. It is the best to pack in your suitcase because it's rather flat. Like, it's not super bulky. On top of that, I love the way that this looks. It looks so elegant and aesthetic. As you can see, it is super compact, so it barely takes up any space in your luggage. I will say this water reservoir is very tiny, so you can only steam like 1 or 2 pieces of clothing at a time with the amount of water that fits in here, but that's fine. I'm traveling, I don't need to steam a whole bunch of things all at the same time. It's obviously not going to be as strong as a normal steamer, but it does the job, and it also twists that way so you can get a little bit more real estate up and down. I love the fact that this you can use upright, but you can also use it kind of like an ironing system as well. So this is awesome. I highly recommend it. And that is everything. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Please like if you haven't already, subscribe if you want to stick around, and I'll talk to you in the comments. Bye.
Why didn't you?